Main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. You know, there's a belief amongst boxing fans that my main man, Gervonte Tank Davis, is afraid of Vasyl Lomachenko. Oh, he won't fight Lomachenko, main man. Oh, he's a world champion. He should be trying to fight another champion, main man. Why is he afraid of the man? That's all I hear from y'all. I don't agree with that, man. You know, one of the things I respect more than anything, real talk, is honesty. You know what I'm saying? I love honesty. I love an honest motherfucker. There's somebody who can be honest to me and not feed me a bunch of fluff or BS and keep it all the way live with me. That's what I love more than anything. Well, clearly, we see the Tank Davis, the Floyd Mayweather, whatever you want to call his handlers, they don't feel as though Tank Davis is ready for Vasyl Lomachenko. Why is that so hard to believe? See, boxing fans, we tend to forget something about Tank. And the thing that we forget more than anything is he is not in his prime yet. He is not in his prime yet. He has become a champion before his prime. As Vasyl Lomachenko, on the other hand, is well into his prime. Well into his prime. Had much more time to develop. And y'all want to throw Tank Davis in there with him. I don't believe Tank is ready as of today. As of today, no, not by far. I don't think Tank Davis is ready for Vasyl Lomachenko. He knows it, his handlers knows it, and they're going to move him smart. There ain't nothing to gain, ladies and gentlemen, for him being thrown in there to lose at such a young age. That'll be catastrophic for his confidence. What they're trying to do is building him as an A-side fighter and much more. You know, some great fighters have taken the route of jumping in there early on in their careers and doing what they got to do, but some haven't. Some wait to 26, 27, 28, whatever the fuck. But some, it happens at different times for different fighters. And in Tank Davis's case, he ain't quite the creme de la creme yet. He's just not that yet. He's on his way. He's showing flashes, heavy potential. He won a soft title, ladies and gentlemen. He did not take that title off of a superior fighter. Like, come on, Joe. Pedraza was having problems making weight, amongst other things, during that time, if y'all want to keep it all the way live. I mean, I'm just saying, look, man, I don't think the kid is afraid of Vasyl Lomachenko. I just think he just knows, and his handlers know, those who work with him on a daily basis know, that he's just not ready. Now, I will say this. I did a video a couple weeks back about Adrian Bronner. And I stated how I felt as though Adrian Bronner's handlers had moved him incorrectly. They skipped weight classes. They pushed him into these big fights that he wasn't ready for yet, fighting much bigger men. And that was all due to rushing. They even attempted the same with Floyd Mayweather. They hurried Mayweather's career. Mayweather only has 49 fights, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like most great fighters who end up with 60, 70, 85. Look at Manny Pacquiao. Because Mayweather was moved a certain kind of way. They rushed him. It's just that Mayweather's skill level matched the momentum that they were moving him at. That can't be the case for every fighter. As in Tank Davis's case, he must be moved a bit slower. He has to come into his own. He has to grow into his body. There's a lot going on there. Vasyl Lomachenko had 396 amateur fights to do such. Tank Davis wasn't too far off him. What, it's like 280 or something like that? I'm driving. I ain't even looking at nothing. I'm just doing this off the top of my head, y'all. So, all I'm saying is, man, remember, boxers move differently. All boxers don't move the same. All right? Some boxers know when they're ready, and they fight during the times when they know that they're ready, when their boxing skill has matured, when their body has grown, things like that. And then some boxers rely heavily on their skill. They're God gifted, if you will, and they can move a bit faster. I ain't mad at that, man. Now, am I saying that Tank Davis should fight a bunch of bums? Nah, man, I ain't saying that at all. I'm saying move at the pace that's best for your career, my friend. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of names down at 130. As well as 26. So there's a lot of 26 fighters that will be coming up to 130. Lomachenko can make his name plenty off a lot of other fighters. If it's clearly Vasyl Lomachenko ain't down with the waiting game. Clearly Bob Arum is stating that he's going to keep him there a little longer because he's looking to either get the Rigondeaux or either Orlando Salido fights. So he'll be at 130 a bit longer. We all know Vasyl Lomachenko has his eyes on 135. So the point I'm trying to make, Tank ain't gonna move according to Lomachenko, because last time I checked, ladies and gentlemen, Lomachenko wasn't the greatest draw in the world. This is with Tank Davis. This is the crappy excuse that he threw out there last time. He's, still fighting in arenas with 8,000 seats or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So Lomachenko is not the top draw in boxing. He's heavily skilled. Tank loses to this guy, he gets basically nothing. I don't even know how much he gets by beating him right now, other than in boxing fans, us diehards, in our eyes, heavy respect in knocking Vasyl Lomachenko off that mantle. But from the casuals, nah, this would do wonders for the career of Tank Davis. But I'm just saying, right now is the time now. Just riddle me that. Is the time best as far as career-wise? Not that we should, I guess, give a fuck because we're fans, but is the time right for this fight? Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And this is a legit statements that I'm saying here. I think that we get caught up on how one boxer moves or our favorite boxer have moved, and we expect every fighter to move in that fashion. That's not the case. This is how boxing has always been ever since its existence. Different fighters move at different pace. So to the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum. Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. I mean, let the thing take its course. Run its course, man. I will say, if Tank Davis doesn't somehow, some way fight Lomachenko, that if he goes on later on in his career, this will haunt him. The same way that all of those fighters that ducked Rigondeaux down at 122, now they're up at 126. Your Leo Santa Cruzes, your Carl Framptons, all of those dudes that ducked Rigo. Well, they're going to have to deal with that question for several more years to come. People ain't forgot about that shit. And it'll be worse for Tank Davis because he associates himself with Mayweather. And that's just being real. So to the next video, don't forget to subscribe.